We're gonna do pro since you're a little baby. No, we're doing all pro. Yep. We're gonna do 7 minutes. Screw the Super Bowl.
One o'clock game, bro. Talking about.
I'm just doing the settings.
Go. Alright. Hey.
Get shit on, boy. What the fuck you mean, boy? You get shit. Just get shit on, bro. Just get shit on, bro.
Giants have really good talent on offense. They better use them. Yeah, your dream husband.
Yeah.
Everybody, it is the coach. You're tuned into Madden 19 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the New York Giants and the Indianapolis Colts. With that, let's get on up to Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. For the call, we bring in our broadcasters, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the New York Giants and the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the kicker, Aldrich Rosas, ready to get us going. And off we go on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
No, I get the ball first. Nice try there.
Can I plug the little balls first?
Now a first down throw. Lock. Flushed out right. Incomplete to open things up. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up second down.
Caught left side by Hilton. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Play action. It's Locke. Out to his left. And he's got his man Hilton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Kareem Martin able to get in and run him down for what will be a loss of 15 yards. Off of play action. Locke. And the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Mario Edwards in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a third and long.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
What the fuck are you doing that dumb shit, bro?
3rd and long. It's Locke. Fighting down past the 45 on the crossing route, complete. That's Rodgers. A crazy sequence here, a huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
I got better beard than you. Pick your play.
Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Throwing is Manning. To Shepard, complete over the middle. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
I'm TKTheRapper. I'm about whack as hell with the rapper.
Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards
nah,
to the
son,
air,
I can't see
first
trash.
down.
He said, nah, I don't see trash.
But they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue
he's
to
scoring
feed
this
off
one?
that? Looking for more there on 1st down. But this
Bro, watch your language, bro. PG-13 in this bitch.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in
This is a
practice, getting ready for this one.
combat.
Take the big shot right out of the gate.
Watch your
At
mouth,
worst,
son. I'll walk
you
over
open
with
up the
that
defense
ass.
a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Manning will try again on
I can
2nd
have
down. He's got the
my
ball up to
assistant
Odell
get
Beckham.
banned from YouTube.
And he's brought down. Manning able to find OBJ there
I
for a
am
Giants
Dylan.
I
first down.
don't
I'm legendary
care who
skills
you put
dealing
on
with
him, he's
manager,
gonna be a
bro.
handful
I'm
of
your last
one-on-one
now.
throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
A lot of times people want to recreate the past, especially when the past has been successful. When the Colts were good, they flew on defense. And Kamoko Toure out of Rutgers, he can do exactly that when he rushes the passer.
Now a play fake. Manning. Over the middle, complete. It's Shepard. And they'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It'll be a pickup at 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
As this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here, Neil.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Odell Beckham, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Giants are going to take a 1st quarter lead. On this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
Who got the first touchdown?
Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that
Who's
drive
this
in
dude?
total 8
Son.
plays.
How you gonna let somebody trash
by a
you?
touchdown by the New York Giants.
My defense sucks.
Rosas now to kick this one away.
Come on, son. Bro, I am your manager. You
Fielding
need
about
to
a
do
yard
better
deep.
than this.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Love. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Goddamn, bro.
Throwing his luck. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Luck able to find Hilton there for a Colt first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down is Locke. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple, and the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Oh my God, bro.
Right there,
what are you doing?
You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Now Manning. He's going to sling this. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown.
Bro,
Saquon Barkley, 46 yards. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
What's going on?
And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because you have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the number one thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower, get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back, and then explode and go, as we saw there.
Rosas now to kick this one away.
But racing games, bro, you're off it.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Yep.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Andrew Luck now, he gears up to lead this offense again. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Locke. Throw left side complete. That's Doyle. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Come on, bro, you got it. Come on.
Now a play fake, and it's Locke. Steps away. And that'll be incomplete. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time. And it's 3rd and short. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Luck looks to throw on 3rd and 1. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. New York set to take the field.
Is he getting the ball again?
Right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively.
You're taking an elbow.
His pass incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick up on his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Manning to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
You better do that ball, boy.
Or maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. Well, the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Chester Rogers, deep for Indianapolis. This is fielded at the 27. Look at the spin.
Balance.
Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Luck. But it's incomplete. Strong safety Landon Collins, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a 1st down. Here's Matt. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Luck now on 2nd down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It'll be a 2-yard gain. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. They'll fake it. Now Luck. Complete to Hilton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a 1st down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now maybe a free play here for Luck. Buying time to his left. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Offside. Defense.
Oh, bullshit. Yeah. Now the refs are
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Throwing on third down, Luck. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Well, that's something of a pick-me-up, and the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
He's trying to get by, dude.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And some room to maneuver. And that should give his guys a spark. He's up all the way to the 44-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Eli Manning and company getting set here as they head back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Manning. Caught left side. It's Beckham.
Oh, are you serious? Oh!
Giants. Eli Manning with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Giants add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
They fake the handoff. Now Manning. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. Give him 30 yards there.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Manning now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis right after this. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Manning now to throw. And that's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Working from the gun. Manning steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Aldrick Rosas now to try the Giants field goal. And he'll try and throw here on the fake.
Oh, you could have kept going.
They try to move break the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the three, fake it. It doesn't work. Well, I see what they were trying to do there. You pop up your holder, roll them out. You got the option to run or pass. This didn't work.
Not at all, and the communication was excellent defensively to make sure that receivers were covered as they escaped from the line of scrimmage, because that's supposed to be a surprise to everyone, and that's how they get free. People forget their assignments on defense. That didn't happen. And think about the guy rolling out with the football, looking for an open person, no one there.
Helpless feeling.
Helpless, because that gap between you and defenders now is going to close and close quickly.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. Luck now to throw. And incomplete here on third down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
And I don't blame. Are you on All-Pro?
Yeah.
You're on Rookie.
Oh, no. Oh,
No, that's not happening.
Dang. It took you longer than I thought it would for you to
I don't think you
figure
sit
it
on the
out.
ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Dude, you're a cheater, bro.
His first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Beckham, the return. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on it.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. One final try now for Madden, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on
Hold on, let me look at my settings too.
Get the ball back, though.
the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Room here to run. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Now,
I'm gonna check your settings again. All right.
that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
They go play action here on first down. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and it's second down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him. Find him.
Back to the air on second down. It's Manning. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
The Giants on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. from the gun. It's Manning. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Danico Autry in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
We'll see.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like?
Oh, my goodness.
Intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass.
Who won the game?
The Colts are
still
going to get him.
playing.
Down he goes.
When the Colts were contending for Super Bowls, they were extremely fast on defense. Like to have guys who could come off the edge and get the quarterback, and guys who could run down ball carriers. And Darius Leonard from South Carolina State, he fits the bill on all counts. In fact, before the draft, I comped him to Telvin Smith, the outside linebacker of the Jacksonville Jaguars, for his ability to...
And the pressure gets to him again. Margus Hunt in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Third and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack. Shotgun now for Manning. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Being chased out, and now the ball comes out. Manning lost it, and the Colts pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points will look really good right now. But I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game, because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. Now it's Love. He'll buy some time right. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... And Luck will be intercepted for the third time. Picked off around the 27. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And I believe the Colts have recovered. Yes, they have.
It's not exactly round and round we go.
Yeah,
but I'm looking at the poor defenses. All right, back-to-back possessions. The ball's turned over
back-to-back
quickly, and you think a little break, and all of a sudden you're hearing sudden change. Now. But if this keeps up, you have two very angry defenses. You want the offense to take care of the ball.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
How about that scramble by Andrew Luck? Sometimes we forget just how big, strong, and yes, fast Andrew Luck is. When he came out of college at the Combine, shocked everyone, ran a sub-4 840.
And he grew up a big soccer guy over in Europe, so he knows how to use his feet.
That he does, and I think it's helped his legs along the way as well.
No gain there on the completion. It'll be second down. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, boy.
Staying on the ground with Mack.
And he takes it in
for a Colts score. A great effort there. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game.
Make this a 3-point game.
So now Luck is going to bring the Colts up here to go for the 2-point try. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating when we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it
Guess
to a 3-point
what? I'm down by 3 on my.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Yeah.
This fielded a few yards.
And ever since I put him all pro, I've been.
And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
They beat me this time.
Conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into...
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line...
It's a wrap. The comeback is real, boy.
Demonstrated time and time again.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead.
Oh, good catch.
A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a 1st down.
I was going to say on 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just kind of shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the 1st. Manning going to throw. Looking deep downfield. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display.
Oh, bro, how do you miss the ball?
Both teams. And there's another nice example there.
How do you miss the ball, bro? All right, who's playing?
Now a play fake. Manning. Over the middle to Beckham. And he's taken
Good shot on, bro. I'm a fucking
gets
king
us
at this
into
game.
enemy territory across the 40. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
Yes, indeed. Eli Manning to Odell Beckham Jr. When they do it over and over, they usually win games.
Yeah, and you know the video game Madden, right?
Of course.
Yeah, that's why he's a big reason that Odell Beckham was on the cover in 16 with the arm stretched out, that famous one-handed catch.
Yeah, he did that a lot, didn't he?
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more.
Get out of here, dude.
Right here, right now. It is 3rd and 10. They're going to get after him one more time.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Beckham. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
All right, let's go ahead and just add it up here. Their last 3 drives, 2 fumbles and an interception. Somewhere, to paraphrase one of the great coaches of the NFL, they're asking on that sideline, What the heck is going on out there?
A quick hitter complete. It's Grant. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Back now in Indianapolis. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Off of play action. Love. Caught left side by Hilton. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on it, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. Luck now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Mack. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits. And leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Now Luck. Flush to his right. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. When you talk about clutch, that one was right down Broadway. And this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
I'm going to pull it.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The boys coming back.
Eli Manning getting ready to go again on offense. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
I don't know whether I want to be a fly on the wall or not when they hear the explanation of how he, one of the bigger targets on the field, the tight end could be that wide open and uncovered downfield. Who blew that assignment?
Somebody did.
No doubt about it. There's no way you're not going to account for him.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them, don't they?
extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game. We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable.
All I had to do is to go 1 inch. That's all I had.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it.
That's all he had was 1 inch. I'm done.
Defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Manning. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On first down, Manning. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player.
Yeah, don't say that like that.
Way easier said than done.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And the Giants' all-time leader in passing yards and completions and touchdowns, just another connection.
No doubt about it. That's the Eli Manning we know, pushing the ball downfield and with proficiency.
On first and 10, here's Manning. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right, and this is going to be intercepted. Run it well, and it's picked.
Somebody, man, more.
There as his guys will get the football back. Tie game, fourth quarter. You're already in the red zone, well in field goal range. You can't throw a pick there.
And you know I want to give all the credit to the defenders, right? I mean, they made a play on the ball. But bottom line, you set up the situation perfectly. You've already got the field goal in the bag. You've got to make sure you take care of the football in that situation.
And that winds up a decent
You had a good drive, that drive.
to the 2-minute warning. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
I am going to win.
They keep it on the ground. Mack again. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now it's Locke. Finding some room at midfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Doyle. And finally brought down at the 43. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go. Now a carry from Mack. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Olivier Vernon brings him down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Not too far away from the end zone. So, yeah, I'm getting worried now.
Luck now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. The Colts on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 3.
He ain't going to stop me, dude.
Now Mack.
Oh, damn it.
It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
This ain't looking good for me. Please miss this. Please miss this. It's going to overtime.
Oh, they get to the ball. It's blocked. It's picked up a live ball here, remember.
Oh my God.
Block there. But sometimes it's not just the kicker who feels the pressure in this situation.
Oh, man.
Well, I think a lot of people could feel pressure on the offensive side. The defense a little more loose with it.
Yeah, listen, they're just going all out trying to get to the football. And to your point, the offensive guys, okay, who do I have? Who am I blocking? If that changes in the defensive front, does that change what we do in our blocking assignment? And sometimes that confusion or that tightness can lead to a bad play.
And it keeps the game tied here late in the fourth. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. I don't think this nope. It doesn't even get there. Well short and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Now Luck.
About 6 seconds. Holy shit, dude.
Now he'll let it
You
go
really start running, bro.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws...
That's 5 times,
getting
boy.
ready to go.
I ain't playing no more.
Control their own destiny here. They have the football in
I can have
overtime.
10
Obviously, a touchdown
interceptions.
would win.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. So after the INT, it's man. He finds his target back up. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him 9 there, the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down. Staying on the schedule.
Dude.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go up there and get it one-handed like that, but I almost want to go into that riff about back in my day, the gloves weren't quite like this.
When did gloves really become prevalent, just in general?
I think in the 80s. I think as we started to move through the 80s, especially as we got towards the latter part of that, but a lot of those were really like baseball batting gloves to begin with not much of a tacky area on the glove. In fact, there was none. I actually remember in cold weather games wearing the old scuba gloves that you'd wear in diving, but they would split too easily in the course of a game. Then the glove manufacturers got smart and started adding to it, and here we are today.
On play action. Now Manning. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jabal Sheard in there to get him his second sack now in the afternoon.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Manning to throw on second down. And he's got
Go
his
get shit on, bro.
again. It's
What you mean?
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
Throw left side complete. It's Shepard. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
Face mask. Defense.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
What are you doing?
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one.
Sweating there at the end.
Good game. I couldn't stop your offense.
I was sweating there. I just knew I was going to screw up and throw an interception. I'm glad I won, though. Hallelujah.